Yay. What a messaroni today is. A messaroni. Messaroni. I got some stuff to do today. Uh, just woke up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to go have fun. And the guitar that was yeah, I could paint the bridge get the bridge to look a little black or whatever, but it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. This pig sucks. But y'all heard this song before. It's the tuning guitar song. Something that you don't see me do too often. Anyway, we'll get another string tune. That'll be good. Yay. Ooh. I already made one song on this guitar. The remember, this is the $5 guitar I got. Hey Gary, whew, caught some of your show last night. I kind of passed out though. I was actually passed out in this chair at the beginning of your show. But yeah, you'll get a good giggle out of this. It's a Hondo. I got this guitar last week at a estate sale, and it was really, 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 really bad. I thought I was going to have to try to glue or somehow mount this down, but inside these two little dots here are actually little metal screws that hold down the bridge, and one side it had the screw totally come off. So I went down and I just went down to Lowe's and got the right nut for the inside, and then screwed down the bridge really good. I still may do something to support it more, but I just put the screw down, screwed the bridge down to the guitar, and then, oh yeah, that's fancy. So that right there was the replacement. I used a popsicle stick and sanded it down. I still need to sand it down and kind of take some meat off the back of it to bring it down closer to the board. But that's a popsicle stick. Yeah. And then and the top nut, I was a little off on that, but the top nut is just a piece of wood I put on my grinder and grinded down and made a top nut for it. Um, but I wish I was going to get to have a more fun today, but tornadoes came through our area. And hey, Lynn, tornadoes came through our area, and I'm telling you, they our Dallas was what do they call it? State of emergency, not state of emergency, declared a disaster zone or something. And my fence actually picked up out my back fence actually picked up out of the ground, picked up out of the ground and kind of hovered there and then blew across the street. And yeah, so it was kind of heavy. And I'm trying to get a hold of my insurance agent, but he hasn't called me back. I had to saw the fence into. Hey, that's cool, Gary. Don't. Good Lord, don't have any problems listening to my foolishness. Um, but the fence lifted up out of the ground, lifted up. I mean, it didn't blow down, pop. It lifted up, and the whole fence was one piece. I mean, it's a big, long fence, lifted up in one piece, blew up in the air, and then went whap and went across the freaking back alley. So I had to go out there and saw it into three pieces, then flip it over in the yard, and now I can't just let my dogs out in the backyard to go do their business. I have to go take them outside and for a walk. And a tree that we had, a big tree that we've been here at this house for 30 years, and a tree that was here when we got here, a pear tree. Well, it blew over. And when by blew over, I mean, it just ripped it down. And let's see. And so I've got to go out in my backyard, get the old chainsaw out and cut that up into pieces. Of course, it's in the backyard. So that means I have to carry this big, huge tree that I'm cutting up to the front yard and put it out to the curb so they can come pick it up. And that day we went to work, we hadn't really thought things out, and we had a diesel truck in the when you go to back up to our warehouse, it sinks down so that the ground is level with the back of the diesel truck. And so you're like, oh, good, pole vault's on top of that, you know, and we just got the warehouse. It's a new warehouse for us, and you're like, pole vault's got that taken care of big time. Well, I did. I put in a new pump so that when it rains, the dock will not fill up. And we actually had the trucks because we had a truck blow over from a tornado like 2 weeks earlier, or maybe not even 2 weeks, like a week earlier. We had a diesel truck blow over. So we're being smart. We stuck it down into the wheel wells for the loading up. Yeah. So parts of Dallas, I think parts of Dallas are still getting electricity today. So some people have been without electricity for like 4 or 5 days. Well, our electricity went out that day. So guess what didn't work? The pump to pump out the water. And we get there to the warehouse, and the new trucks are sitting there nearly up to the hood in water. They are in water. And we got new and we have a show like one of the biggest gaming video gaming shows on the planet. When you go look it up, one of the biggest gaming shows on the planet we have in town right now, we're working on. And one of our trucks have been blown over, and one of them is up to the hood in water from tornadoes. Thank you. We didn't have enough to do. We needed that in our life. So it's been crazy. But no, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I really want to go have fun. You just got the power last night? Jeez, dude. Dude. Hey, I'm telling you, JW, DreamHack, man. We've been doing that, and I'm gonna tell you, dude, I've had a rough life, man. Including myself, and the owner, and another guy, one of our top workers, all of us, because of like slippery docks, the dock's slippery, we're all just damaged. I mean, I'm talking about we're on the edge of needing to go to the hospital from being blown and falling off the docks. And dude, and a bunch of people are like, okay, well, okay, so y'all had a tornado, it's all cool. They don't realize, man, that stuff, and it's still here in Dallas when you're going up and down the roads. I've posted a few videos, but I just didn't want to get so redundant about it. But everywhere you look here, there's roofs blown off. There's roofs blown off of houses and blown off of, like, there's a hotel over off of Forest Lane. It's gone. It's gone. But everywhere you look, there's like trees that are like 100 years old. And they're just laying. The cleanup crews have not gotten a chance. So everybody because we need to get to work and stuff, we've gotten out of our cars and moved the tree limbs out of the road to the side of the road and to the mediums. And everywhere you drive here over in this area of Dallas, there's just massive, huge trees just torn up and pieces of roof. Oh yeah, I saw that. You sent me that picture of that church that's gone. So 100, that's 100. What's okay? I want to do some math here. So 120-year-old church is gone. That's crazy, man. I mean, and here's the thing. Sunshine got a video of the tree in our backyard blowing down. I think it's in one of her shorts on her because we're crazy people. We're like, look at what's happening. As the back tree is blowing down, she's getting video, but she doesn't realize at the same time the fence is being blown down. And this is the crazy thing, because you always hear these tornado stories. If you look at the video, there's a Dixie cup sitting on the table, on our picnic table in the backyard, just like yoti-do, not moving, as a pear tree, a huge, like at least 40-year-old pear tree is being ripped to pieces like splinters. And that's, damn nature, you crazy. Or is it you scary? But it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, like I said, so I don't know if y'all remember, but this had like tree leaves and like spider webs and everything. And when I had the strings off, I took it up to the car wash because I'm like all technical about this stuff. I took it up to the car wash and because when I stuck my hand in the hole to work on the bridge, I was like, spiders and stuff. So I took it up to the car wash and stuck the vacuum cleaner close to the hole or in the hole. I put it in the hole. But so I could get all of the stuff out of the inside of it. And like I said, it's a 1982 Honda, and I'll be honest, it doesn't sound like some of my good guitars. I bet you know what? When they made this guitar, they never thought there was going to be some. It was so it's a 1982, so there's a chance they may have conceived that it was going to play some Metallica, but it's pretty. It just think I still need to do some work around the edges, or not. Let's see. Um, present. It says present. I want to present. Let's see. Share a screen and two and allow. Look at that. I'm doing stuff in junk. And yeah, let's see. Uh here is a little bit of the tornado. Let's see. Okay. Well, over there you can see and right here, like a wall of rain. You can't really see it that great, but there's just a wall of rain. And I've learned when the rain is going sideways, it's not great. Wait. Stop. Hello, Camellia. Hello, Camellia. Camellia is here. Camellia is here. This is some of the tornado stuff, but I don't know. Can you see that? I guess that tree's going to be up tomorrow. And that's crazy because that tree is the most likely suspect that you would think would go down in a storm, and it's still standing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I got to go clean up stuff and stuff. I'm not kidding you. I've actually thought about paying someone to clean that tree out. But everybody, like the days of saying, hey, you know what? I'll give you like 150 bucks to clean that tree out of my backyard. That's over. Now it's like tree cleaning service. That'll be $1,000. And yeah, when it comes to like $1,000, I will get up and go out and do it myself. Let's see. And we had, let's see, open this up. Take you over here. Hey, you better not be open too many times. Let's see. YouTube. Let's see how many. So they don't update my views very often anymore, which is, I don't care. Oh, and anyhow, this is the so Sunshine's finally gotten to where she can kind of sing again a little bit. We're still trying to get over this crud that we've had. We are going on week number 4, and it seems like we're starting to get well. But I was talking to Marshall the other day. I think y'all know Marshall. He works on guitars, really badass dude. He does tickle the fretboard too, and and I heard him cough. And when you hear the cough that we have, you recognize it. You're like, oh wow. And I said, Marshall, I've had that same cough that you have for 3 weeks. And Marshall looked back at the screen. He's like, Povall, I've had this same cough for 4 weeks. I was like, oh no. But we put so these are our albums, and I hate to toot my little horn, toot toot, but we're on iHeartRadio, and for a long time it was like, Povall on the iHeartRadio, and then the next thing you know, they said Povall is being included on a list with 21 Pilots, and I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then it said Pole Vault's being included on a list with 21 Pilots and Imagine Dragons. And I'm like, wow, wowsy, wowzer. I'm really getting stoked. And then I think it was Thursday, they said Pole Vault is being included on iHeartRadio with 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, and Coldplay. And I'm just like, I don't know what that really means, but this is what I think it means. If my albums are being heard with 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, Coldplay, a lot of people are listening to those people. And that means my music is randomly getting stuck in to that music that millions of people are listening to. And I'm really stoked about that. I'm really, really, really stoked about that. So that's really cool. And I'm going to try to get, I know I did a lot of one-off albums, but let's see. We're getting, okay. Yay, Distro Kid commercial. Not Distro. What is it? Anyways, I don't know. But so the album is Pilot, is the one we're working on right now, and we just put this one out last night. So this is the new song on this is the new song on the Pilot album.
Is to good night. Spend your days in fear, knowing you're
And so, kind of to catch people up, because we took nearly a month off the album. So Fisher, that's the main character on all of our albums, is actually she's really pissed off because Pilot has told her that hey, there's no way to kill me. You can't get your revenge. You can't come after me, and just get over it. Pilot actually got to Fisher, and she's just like, hey, I am going. He said that she wouldn't be able to get him till the end. And in this song, Fisher's saying the end might come a lot quicker than you know. And she is following Pilot, which you could see that Pilot got a little froggy with her on this song, and was talking to her like all trash talking. Pilot was trash talking Fisher on this song.
Estrogen is killing men. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to tell you all about this.
Estrogen is killing men. So yeah, I think that means Sunshine's going to get me. But so like I said, this was Pilot trash talking Fisher and pretty much telling her to get over it.
Little witch, I heard you've been asking for me.
Okay, so Fisher went to Nick, which is the leader of Hell, and she pretty much said, hey, can you help me get rid of this Pilot guy that killed me? I want to get my revenge. So right here he's saying, I heard you've been asking about me.
Hey, little bitch, do you like what you see?
And once again, right here, he's taunting Fisher, making her even more mad because she's trying to get him, but he's like, yeah, you know, I'm Pilot.
Better than you. Has stood before me.
And so right there, Pilot is telling Fisher that she has not, he's not, she is not the first one that he has killed, and better than Fisher has stood before him.
You say I've been cursed by the sun, you see.
And so he's saying he's been cursed by the sun. And he's not talking about the sun in the sky. He's talking about SON. He's been cursed by the sun to walk the earth forever. So his job was basically to also get Fisher.
By now I think you know my name.
And so right there, he's letting Fisher know, hey, you went to Pokey. Hello, Pokey. Hello, Pokey. I'm explaining the Pilot song that led up to the last song. And so since, you know, Fisher's gone to Nick, and Nick has said, hey, I can't do nothing about this Pilot guy. She didn't know who he was at that point, but at that point, she's pretty much like, wait, if you can't do anything about him, Nick, then, you know, I think I know who this dude is. And right here, he's saying, I think you know who I am by now, Fisher.
I am Pilot, and this ain't no fucking game.
Pilot has a potty mouth.
My name's Pilot. It was always gonna be.
And right there, Pilot is telling Fisher, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. And he was always going to do what he did.
Now go back home. Sit on your throne.
Right there, he's telling Fisher to go back to purgatory and just mind her own business.
Let it go. We all got our parts to play.
Right there, he's saying, hey, Fisher, go do what you got to do. I did what I did. We all do what we have to do. We all got our parts to play.
Let it go, go, go. Let it go, 'cause I am Pilot. I see, I I'll see you in the end.
And there he's telling her, hey, you can't kill me, and I'll see you in the end. Then we'll deal with this.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Say my name. I have power. I am never free.
And right there, he's reminding her once again that he is never free and he has to walk the earth forever.
I won't. Eternity.
The next generation.
Now, stop it. So you see, that was, and like I said, I'm going backwards through these. That was him pretty much saying, hey, you can't get me till the end of time. So the song that came out last night was pretty much Fisher saying that she was going to get him in the end of time, and she was going to follow him till the end of time because she was going to kick his ass. And like I said, this was also, let's see, and I won't subject y'all to the whole album here, but this song was where she went to Nick and she was like, hey, Nick, we used to be buddies and stuff. Hey, can you do something about this pilot guy? And he was like, hey, happy to see you, Fisher. I miss you and stuff. You came by to see me and asked me for a favor, but why don't you stick around? And Fisher is more concerned about getting revenge. That's why he's saying you climbed off your high horse. And I put this girl in as Fisher again. And the album starts out with Fisher talking to Pilot, and in this one he's saying, he killed her but had to. Okay, nice seeing you, nice meeting you, Fisher. Goodbye. But that's when she realized she couldn't kill him immediately. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, because this is a kind of a complicated storyline for me. So I think, I'm not sure, but the next song on all this might be the Archangel Michael coming back down and telling Fisher, you're screwing stuff up. Hey, Mini Vides, it is morning, and I think I had to go saw up a tree. I want to go estate sailing, and I think Sunshine is getting on the mend, so she's starting to get better. But I have to saw up stuff in my backyard because, like the tornado that hit, I know Mini Vibes. She's in Texas, so she knows that we've had a lot of tornadoes in this Dallas Fort Worth area in the last week, and yeah, and I still need to. I still need to work on this guitar a little bit. But the thing is it's raining here. Hey, Mini Vibes, we've had rain nearly every day, which is like, the thing is I can't get in the backyard to saw up my fence. My insurance agent is like, due to a high volume of calls, just leave a message and we'll get to you as soon as possible. And I got my fence laying down in my backyard, and it is so bad. It is so bad. I'll tell you what this reminds me of, Minnie. When and JW was just in the chat, and he was saying that what he said. So his power went out Tuesday, Minnie, and they just got power last night. So they've been without power that long. It has been really just so crazy here. What? This guitar, I think it's getting better. But it's $5 guitar, high $5 guitar, 1982 $5 guitar. And as soon as I as soon as I get the strings to lay down on it more, because putting a popsicle stick in for a bridge is probably not the best, but well, Gary, I probably should tune stuff right, but I don't. Oh boy, and it's a finger sawer. But the other little $5 guitar, yeah, it It's kind of it kind of rattles a little bit. I am really I'm bidding right now in a and on an auction for a really cool 8-string mandolin, so I can be losing my religion and stuff. So yeah. And some songs it just wasn't made to play on a little bitty tiny acoustic guitar. Look, it's a little tiny acoustic guitar, and I think War Pigs may be in that category. I think. Yeah, you're going to just bang the hell out of that. For whom the bell tolls on a little guitar. Yeah. Tries. Little Metallica. This is, flash before my eyes. Little Am I Evil? I'm gonna try this. Yeah, that didn't sound so hot. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can't tell me that when they made this little guitar, they said, you know, someone's going to try to play Am I Evil on that little guitar. And you know what? I've been doing some stupid shit. I've been sliding my picks on the strings like this when I was doing some shit, and it's really put some grooves in them. And now it's like picking up. Listen to that. Yeah, I sound bad enough without, I had to go to the store in the rain. Be careful, many vibes. You want to take like one of those a life jackets and stuff. You know what the cool thing about making your own like music and stuff? If you mess up your own music, you can just say, I meant to do that, and that's my song, and that's the way it's being played now. Or maybe that was the Saturday morning live version. I but I need to get a I want to get God, what in the hell are those things called? Um I want a steel guitar, and maybe we can look at those. Let's see. Bing, bing, bing. And check this out. Um, I hate to sound like special again. Here I go sounding special. I got a shirt coming in from Ali G, and I'm just gonna say the name of the shirt is called Yorange. Yorange. That's right. Ali G made a painting on a shirt called Yorange. Yorange. And I know somebody that always yells, Yorange. This guy. Ali G made that's so nice. She made a Yorange shirt. And it's really cool. And I hope to have it in anytime. And that's so cool. That's so cool. I so appreciate like all of y'all. I really do. It 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 makes me want to do dumb shit some more. So like um and I don't know. Hey, Funky Blueser, I was just showing people my $5 guitar I got last week, and and I know y'all guys, y'all be like, oh shit, and I think I do need to get a Taylor because I got a Gibson and I got a Fender, but Al, I got this guitar, and I'm sure everybody's tired of seeing it. I got this guitar for $5 at an estate sale last week, and it was in horrible, 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 horrible condition. But luckily for me, this bridge was torn all the way off of it, and it was leaning up here really, really bad. But these two things right here are screws that go through, and one of the nuts had came off in the inside, and I screwed it back down. Yeah, it's a Hondo. Oh yeah, yo, that's quality. But I screwed the bridge back down and put new strings on it, and then I made a new top nut for it out of wood because I'm trying to keep it down as cheap as possible. And ow, man, this thing had spiders. This thing looked like it was in the mud last week. And it's a 1982 Hondo, and it sounds really bad. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It needs it's, but I've already made a song with it because I like to do that because like I'm an old dude. I'm an old dude, and I used to play in bands and stuff. And back when I was in a young guy, I thought wow, you know what? I'm gonna make albums and all this, and we're gonna be big. And we played clubs and we played parties. And I thought, wow, I'm gonna be big. I don't think our band ever made one album. And we were probably together for three or 4 years. And I'd pretty much given up on making music. I had guitars sitting in like junk. I mean, really, with the strings all screwed up on them and stuff, and hadn't pulled them out in probably nearly 10 years. And then COVID hit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of bored right now. I'm going to do something really cool. I'm going to just get all my guitars. Yeah, I'm going to get new strings on them. And then I pulled out a BC Rich Mockingbird that I'd bought for $50. And I was like, okay, I'm going to see what it looks like. And turns out they wanted like $2,000 for that Mockingbird now. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to totally put that thing back down to badass condition. Well, I got all my guitars back down to badass condition. I'm like, well, I may as well start on all the shows. Al, we were lucky. They actually paid us with beer sometimes, and they would actually come to us sometimes and say, hey, listen, y'all drank so much beer that we're going to have to like charge you for beer, and we can't even pay you in beer because y'all are such a bunch of drunks. But we were young, and um so I started out in this studio behind me where this face is. That's where Sunshine's studio is now. That's where she sits and cuts all her music. And then, hey, Feisty. And so then we were like, you know, let's make the old studio. My son had moved out of our studio and he's in the military now. So then we moved into the old studio and I started making music, and I didn't really think anybody was going to listen to it. But I started making albums, and I started putting them on YouTube, and then they went, and then I got them on Apple and Spotify and Pandora and all that. And then one of my songs was heard on Coast to Coast AM on the radio. And one of my biggest dreams that I ever had came true, where where uh I heard one of my songs on the radio. I'm like, that is that's crazy. Uh that's really crazy. I just heard one of my songs on the radio. Then the other day, DistroKid like notifies me, hey, just for copyright reasons, we're going to let you know your music's being heard on iHeartRadio. And I'm like, okay, cool. I guess that's supposed to happen. I don't know what the hell. And I went over and looked at it, and it's like, okay, so people can listen to me on iHeartRadio. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then about 2 weeks later, they were like, hey, you've been added to like your band has been added to a playlist with these guys called 21 Pilots and Imagine Dragons. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I know it doesn't mean much to anybody, but I'm like, hey, I know Imagine Dragons and 21 Pilots. And a lot of people are listening to their music on iHeartRadio. And so when you're listening to Imagine Dragons and 21 Pilots, every now and then they throw in a pole vault song. And I was really stoked about that. And I don't know why I am the way I am. But this week, I was talking to a good friend of mine. She makes pedals and stuff. And I was like, hey, yeah, did you see where I was on with 21 Pilots and Imagine Dragons? She's like, yeah. And I was like, she's like, show me where it's at. And I clicked on it. It said, you're now being heard with 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, and Coldplay. And I don't know why. Like I said, I am the way I am. And I'm not any of those bands, and I'm not even nothing like them. But when I heard, I don't know why, but when I heard I was being played with Coldplay, I was like, holy living shit. That's crazy. Because, I mean, a lot of people, yeah, I don't know why I am either, Pookie. It's science can't explain it. But I'm like, for every like crazy bad thing that's happening to me in my life, and I've got a lot of crazy. I just had a new engine put in my truck, and it's broken down twice since I had the new engine put in. It only broke down once before I had the engine put in. So my truck has basically been on a wrecker more than it's been on the road since I got this new engine. I paid a lot of money to have that new engine put in. Anyways, that happened. 2 tornadoes, my fence laying in my backyard, a big pear tree that had pears all over it, laying flat in my backyard across my backyard. Not going to go too deep into it, but my mom's having some severe health problems. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to just bust. But then I turn around and, freaking, they're saying that I'm being heard on iHeartRadio with Imagine Dragons, 21 Pilots, and Coldplay. And life is just like that. It just gives you a little piece of cheese to keep you going. You're like, what is this? What? My music's being played. And I've kind of had some questions about, my musical direction, because I do realize that a whole lot of my pole vault storyline of Fisher has gotten me where I am. But I do realize that the Insomnia album, the one we made for just chilling and sleeping and no lyrics or anything, so you can just sit back and listen to, that's the one that broke. That's the one that broke out on iHeartRadio. That's the one that's getting some good views out on out on the platforms. Yeah, yeah. It is that little sparkle at the end of the tunnel. I wish I did get a light at the end of the tunnel. It is. You're right, Al. It is a little sparkle, but it keeps you going, and I think me and Sunshine may go have some fun a little bit today. But I really do. God, I need to get back there and saw up that tree and talk to the insurance agent. And as Mini Vibe says, we got rain moving in today. We've had rain every day for like weeks, and it's flooding is no big deal here in the Dallas Fort Worth area right now. And tornadoes, you're just like, oh, another tornado. Hello, tornado. Okay. And I mean, we usually get, quite a few tornadoes, but you know, uh, you know, 2 in a week, that's pretty it's pretty rough. And as JW Big Tex was saying, he was out of power for 4 days, and a 120-year-old church is leveled. I've seen hotels here that are leveled, and I'm just, hey, Ricochet. I tell you what, Ricochet, he's man. I'm gonna tell you, I dig some of the trippy stuff he's coming out with, man. But like I said, everything, you just got to hang in there. You got to hang in there. Uh, you know, uh, I keep telling myself, yeah. Well, Pookie, yeah, but I can't let my dogs out in the backyard, and the fence is setting on my chicken pens, which, I told Sunshine, I'm like, that's crazy. And last night, because our fence is down, um a possum thought that a possum thought that he was going to come and get him some chicken last night. Um, I mean, it's at 2 o'clock in the morning and the chickens are going off. Well. I got this little English bulldog puppy called Chunk, and Chunk doesn't go for anybody messing with his chickens, fence or no fence. I walked out in the backyard with Chunk, and you would think, well, the chickens are going to be spooked by Chunk. As soon as Chunk came out in the backyard, the chickens went back in their pen and laid down like we're in our, like, safe as a baby in their mama's arms. And Chunk circled the chicken pen, and when he got to the back, you hear something go. Then he just comes back out, pees on the tree, and is like, let's go back inside. I tell you what, that Chunk is a farm dog, even though he's living in the city. I'm gonna tell you, there's been a raccoon and now 2 possums that have learned the very hard way that those are Chunk's eggs. And so whenever Chunk, hey Mike, and so whenever Chunk gets defends the chicken coop, we go out and we give him an egg, which is it's kind of funny to watch. I need to video that because watching a big English bulldog like crack an egg tenderly with his mouth, like yum, 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 yum. Yay, BW. Yeah, you like I said, I'm just doing crazy stuff. I'm hoping to get a mandolin this week, and I am also bidding on a bass cello. And I'm just telling y'all, you're like, wow, how's this dude getting this stuff? And I've put it up before. I can go do it again. I'll do it again. I'll show you all. So and I probably shouldn't do this. Let's see. I probably shouldn't do this, but it's all cool. Well, these possums do like some chicken eggs. But Chunk just gives them a good butt kicking and says, "Hey, get about your way." But the raccoons, the raccoons. The raccoons, I think they're a little bit over the eggs and they want some chicken dinner. But winner chicken dinner. Let's see, what is it? Oh yeah, it's called Hybrid. Okay, and so you go on to this Hybrid site, and let's say guitar, and we'll just search here, and so they got guitars. You can see here's a Yamaha, and it has 10 days to go, so that's a long ways out, but it's at $20 right now. Here's a guitar in a case for $24. Oh, geez, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Here, let me share the screen. Share the screen. Using my mind powers to share the screen. Share. Okay, so and this is addictive, y'all, because I will tell you, hey, Shelly, and here's the thing. Okay, so I typed in guitar up here, and you're like, okay, and when people say, hey, if you put in your zip code right here, you want to find the auction that is close to you in your area so you can go pick it up. Okay, so no shipping. Don't do shipping. Go pick it up. All right, this guitar right here is at $24. Let's see what, go over here. Let's see what it, no thanks right now, because I'm already subscribed to you. But so this guitar is at $24. There's 7 hours remaining. Okay. And I think the case alone is worth $24. They're not showing the guitar too much. Wowzy wowzer. So this is like a little grab bag. So you don't know. It's at $24. You don't know what the guitar looks like, but the guitar case and the guitar right now is at $24 with 7 hours to go. So this is what I'm talking about. And this particular one is in St. Louis because I didn't put in my zip code. So you can really, really find some cool stuff on here. And you go on here and you bid. Let's see. This guitar is at $5. This guitar right here is at $5 right now. And you know what? I'm such a dork. And everybody knows it's a dork. You see what's behind the head of the guitar? It's a light bright. But anyways, this guitar is at $5 with 5 days to go. And looks to be like some no-name guitar. So, but I try to tell everybody, if you want to just get on YouTube and make some music and you don't know how to play guitar or something, you can here's another guitar. Let's see where this one is. It is in this one's in Pennsylvania. And I mean, it's at $5. I'm gonna tell you right now, You go in, the bridge looks really good on that one. You go into a music store, and this guitar, right, that guitar strap right there, I'm gonna tell you, if you're lucky with the wind at your back, you might could get that guitar strap. Maybe get that guitar strap for 10-15 bucks. Oh, shit. There's Chad. Chad. Yeah. You know, don't tell Chad, but I was just telling somebody the other day, Chad's kind of my buddy sometimes. You know what? He's all right. He's all right guy. There's a guitar case right now. Guitar case. It has 1 day to go. It's in Marshall, Texas. 1 day to go. It looks to me to be like more of a Les Paul case. It is at $1 with no bids. $1 with no bids. Let's see. What's what I need to do is, because everybody's got a Taylor guitar. I don't have a Taylor acoustic guitar. I have a Gibson and a Fender, but everybody's telling me that the Taylor guitars really sound good and stuff. That one has like a bat for a bridge. It's kind of crazy. It's made in China, so I don't think it's going to be a real burner. But right now, that guitar is at $2. $2. And like I said, this site is called High Bid. So you go there and put in your zip code. And I know everybody's like, dude, I don't have any money right now. But here's the thing. I will say, sometimes I'll say to Sunshine, I'll be like, okay, I'm skipping lunch. And my lunch would have cost me, at the very least, $8-9. I'm skipping lunch today. God knows I could use it. I could use to skip a few lunches. And, I'm going to bid on this guitar. Here's another guitar. This one, wouldn't it be great? I guess I need to put it. That bridge looks a little crazy on that one. Oh, that one looks kind of cool. You can kind of see that the frets are a little tarnished. A little pole vault sweat and elbow grease. I'll change that in a minute. I like the way that this one, I like the head on this one. It's kind of a parlor guitar. Kind of looks pretty damn good. Let's see when this one is in Illinois, and it is at $2 right now. $2. It has 5 days to go. So anything can happen. Let's see if there's anything. And right now, Sunshine's getting ready to do whatever it is we're going to do. A Hofner guitar. This Hofner is at $10. What is it? I seen 2 guitars down there for like $10. Oh, dude. That one looks a little funky, and it has the case with it. Whoa. Oh, look at the little switchy knobby. And the tremolo system looks crazy on it. That's not a bad looking guitar. Hey, and the thing is, Al, is if it works, groovy. And you know what? Here's the crazy thing. I don't know what this guitar is, how much it's for, but you see this, I like that vintage Fender guitar pick stuck through it. And I look for stuff like that all the time. I love the groovy, curly, oh, dude. Oh, I like this guitar. I like this guitar. Let's see. All right. I'm not going to be able to get that guitar because I'm not going to do shipping. But that guitar right there, that badass guitar, is in Kentucky right now at $10. It's in Kentucky right now for $10. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a cheap ass. And people are like, wow, I spend money. What? The pole vault diet. Don't eat and spend money on guitars. Yes. It'd be like that Blondie song, you know, the space alien that came down and ate guitars, or came down from Mars and ate guitars. And I'm gonna tell you, because I'm a freak. Oh, 2 guitars. They're doing 2 guitars specials. 2 guitar specials. What are these? And see, here's the thing: when they do these kind of things, sometimes they don't know what they have and they slip through. Kind of, you know, this one has 2 humbuckers on it, split out, so it's going to be some kind of Charvel thing, but it's got a hardtail on it. Almost looks like someone built this one. I would have said that this looks like a Squire, but it has the pointy tip to it, which is more of a Jackson kind of, or Charvel, Ibanez. Could be an Ibanez. I hate when they don't show the headstock. I hate when they don't show the headstock. Show the head. Okay, it's Samick. Okay. And I know it. Ding, 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 ding. It was an Ibanez. There you go. I've told myself I'm not going. The next Ibanez I score is going to be a gem. I think I got an Ibanez around here somewhere. But, it's the other 2 guitars. 2 guitars, 2 guitars. Where'd you go, 2 guitars? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. It's a cigar box guitar. Oh, I like what they've done here. Look at this. It's a cigar box guitar. They have used 2 sink drains to vent the box. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. That is an interesting little project right there. I don't need any more projects, though. Kind of crazy. Wow. Has 3 strings on it, and someone's played the jeebs out of it. Let's see. That one is in, wow, Chatham, Ontario, or ON. Is there a state that starts with ON? I don't know. Let's see. Miniature guitar. Blah, 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 blah. Donner acoustic guitar pickup is at $1.50. 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. But I mean, oh wait, what is this? You don't have to. Okay, I'm digging this. Where is this at? Oh, MB, Winnipeg. I'm not getting this. So here's a Jackson. Looks like it has active pickups in it. I'm just wondering if the holes in there. So it's a Randy Rhoads V Jackson. It may not have its active guts to it, but I think you can pick that up on Amazon for like about $20. I've been needing a V, but I want more of a Gibson kind of V. Because I mean, you know, I need I think I'm up to 35 guitars right now. Wait. What is this? So now I'm just being a total dumbass, and y'all see my addiction. Y'all see my addiction. Oh my goodness. I've went from having a live stream to just totally geeking out. Oh my God. I want that. Where are you? Oh, oh, I want you. I want you. I would put new knobs on you. I would make you look so cool. Oh my God, I love this. What's that, lap steel? I don't know what they call these. Is this, oh my God, does that say Gibson inside? Does that say Gibson inside? Well, no, it's not a Gibson. But it does have Gibson paperwork up in the top of it. That is at $8 in North Carolina right now. It does have 22 days, but I'm going to tell you right now, because I am just, pole vault and just rolling in the dough. If that was close to me, I'd lay a 50 spot on it right now because I'm a cheapskate. Yeah, it is kind of like me looking at bad stuff, Chad. It is kind of, but oh my God, I would love that guitar. Oh my God. Okay. I mean, oh my God. And look, there is 9 pages. What in the hell is this? This is Epiphone guitar. Oh my God. Oh, must have. That's not a guitar. That's like a lap guitar or something. Oh, and look at the double red dots. Oh, what is this? It's up to $5 Canadian. It's in Niagara Falls. It's in Niagara Falls, and it's at $5 frickin' dollars. Oh, God, is it getting hot in here? Is it getting get Chad, these guitars want to be oogled. Oh my God. Oh, please, somebody from our music community, go throw a 10 spot on that Epiphone Electar. Oh my God. Oh God. Must have that guitar. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm an idiot. Now I'll do it later. I would think about shipping that one for the right price. Don't need to be looking at guitars. Got my whole yard's wrecked. Sunshine, I hear Sunshine moving around now. She must gotten almost ready. Oh my God, I love that guitar. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put in my zip code 75. And I'm gonna bring it down to 20 miles because this is getting me, looking at all the guitars all over America is getting me sweating. These are the ones that are in my area that I can go pick up. What? No, I said guitar. 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 And you could go to estate sales. Okay, this one's at One Day. It's a Stella acoustic. It is at $7 in my area. Wow, that's really old. And I do like Made in America guitars. It's just I got so many. It has to be something really special for me to go for right now because like I'm running out of space to put guitars. Here's an Ibanez close to me. It's got 4 days to go. It's at $5. Okay. I know this place. Okay. 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 This, as much as I hate to say it, this one right here, if this one doesn't break 20, it's going to be sitting in Pole Vault's studio. So I've gone from like tornadoes to other stuff. And yeah, there's not a lot of guitars in my area right now because like guys like me are like buying them all the time. What? I'm going to tell you what. I dig me some Epiphone. And there's an Epiphone acoustic, and it is at $3. Oh, did you look at that? Would you look at this? Okay. So, hey, Maestro. So this guitar right here, okay, I've had to fix something like this before. On this guitar right here, I would pull the strings, and I like that it's broken. Because it's broken, it means that a lot of people will not bid on this guitar. And this guitar, to a lot of people, is trash because it's broken and it would cost more to fix it than it's worth. Now, Mr. Pole Vault will buy this guitar. I will buy this guitar. This guitar is practically in my studio right now. I will drill a hole right through here, almost to the neck. I will pull this together. I will clamp it together, and I will put a wooden dowel. I will hammer a wooden dowel into this neck, and then I will polish off the end, and you will never know that this guitar was messed up. And I mean, if I was a butthole and I sold guitars that were like, that I fixed like that, you would be like, oh man, dude. And my brother always yells at me and said, hey, hooray. You know, my brother always yells at me and says, dude, when you fix guitars like that, you know, people like me will buy them and don't know that they're screwed up. I'm like, yeah, well, you're not buying my guitars because they're not for sale. That Epiphone right there, I'm telling you, that Epiphone, that vintage Epiphone, even with the broken neck, that's pole vault all day long. I'm telling you, a good a hole through here, clamp down, wood glue, hammer in a dowel, and that guitar is playing. That guitar is playing. I'm all over that one, folks. I am all over that one. I do like the Epiphone. Booyah. Okay. Okay. And I try not to bid until the last day. Yeah, that way you don't get a bidding war going. You know, here's a Harmony 1930 Harmony guitar. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're talking some work here. It needs a bridge. It's at $24 though. The boys have gotten a hold of that one. It's got 6 days to go. It's at $24. I'm not touching this one. I would like to have it, but I'm telling you right now, when it's at $24 with 6 days to go, that means the other pole vaults have found that guitar. Yeah. That guitar will bust some money. So crazy. Here's a Peavey acoustic, as is. Oh, I know this auctioneer. It's 4 days. These guys, oh, Chicago. Y'all see that hat? Hey, Al, I appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, check out this high bid site in your area, man. Pinzer. Hi, Pinzer. Pinzer, I'm getting my Alley Orange shirt in anytime. Orange. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I have seen Slash and people fix this. This this could be a hard fix, but I bet you they're gonna let it go cheap. I have to see what model it is. I'll take this picture. I will, save the image, and I will blow this up and see what model it is. And I'm gonna tell you what, that is some work. That may be some work. Wonder if that could just be glued. Oh gosh, dog, that is some work. That is some work. I just got over doing some work. Oh boy. The head is broken off of that guitar. Thanks for stopping in, Pinzer. I'm just doing stuff. I'm showing stuff and doing junk. I'm waiting for Sunshine to get ready as usual. As usual. Let's see. Let's put in something. Let's put in something crazy. Let's see. I'm probably going to do myself in with this. So one thing I do like is blacklight posters. What is this? Okay. Not really digging that one. But blacklight posters go for hundreds of dollars on eBay. It's really crazy. And have y'all seen this uranium glass? And so this uranium glass, it's very old and vintage, and it just glows like the sun. And I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool because this is what it looks like in regular light. You're like, oh, wow, it's kind of an off green. But I think they're calling it like Vaseline and stuff, but with just a little bit of light. And then you hit this with the black light, and it just lights up like the sun. Here's another one. They're calling it uranium. So like it really, I mean, you're like, wow, that's just a white vase. But under a black light, it just lights up like the sun. Yeah. Always cool stuff. Always cool. Oh, they just have so much of it too. Oh, that's so cool. Uranium. Uranium glass is what they're calling it. Hope it's not like dangerous or something. Oh, an ashtray. Yeah, it's always like cool stuff. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's see. But you always want to like get stuff, and then let's see. Estate sales net. Okay, there's another site I go to called estatesales.net. And so I might go do this today. Hey, go to the site. Okay, you go here. There's all the estate sales in my area. Let's go see what they got. Let's magnify. See what this one has. You have any cool stuff? What is that? It looks. It is Hansel and Gretel. Don't do it, Hansel and Gretel. You're gonna go get eaten. You're gonna get eaten. Sunshine's gonna eat you. Yeah, no, Sunshine's nice. She's she's getting nicer since she's not so sick too, and that's better. We might go. We had some good Mexican food last night. It was great. And all this stuff looks cool, but I've got stuff and junk. So unless it's like really cool, what in the hell is this? What in the hell is this? Oh my God. Oh. Oh my goodness. I might need that. I could do polka music and stuff. But I would just do. Oh, I do like that. I do like that. Oh, I do like that. You know what? You know what? Pokey. Pokey, maybe. She's not always nice. She's nice. She's nice. Everybody says she's the nicest person they know, except for me. Anyways, I'm joking. Don't hit me. Where is she? I can feel it. Um. Yeah. You know what? You know what? You know what I could do? If I got this, I could do a live stream like naked and stuff, but play the accordion in front of me. Whoa, whoa. That would be silly. Oh, what is that? What is that? Um, so I may have to go to this estate sale. Because I do need an accordion. You know what? You know what? And I don't know why I say this, but Camellia is so very, very talented, and she plays so many like crazy instruments and stuff. I bet she could play that. Mm, mm. I do need an accordion. Oh, dude. I How crazy would it be if I cut a pole vault song with an accordion? But you got to make it sound cool. And see, I was ready to blow this cell off, but if it has an accordion, I have to go set. I just I need an accordion in my life. Accordion. Mama has a squeeze box. Daddy never gets to sleep at night. Or something like that. Somebody sings that song, but I don't know who does. Hey, Allie. Hey, Allie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have two busted ones? Yeah. Oh God. And that's what I worry about. There is no guitar. There is no guitar I can't fix. You send me a guitar in splinters, and I will put it together and I will make it work. Now, well, you can like fine tune it after that, because for some reason once I get it to work, I'm like, okay, I'm over it. But I don't know if I could fix an accordion. I bet you that's super hard. I'm sure it has reeds inside of it and stuff. So so what Allie's saying is I better jam on that baby before I get it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where are you? Where are you, accordion? Okay. Right past there. It doesn't look like a high dollar accordion, But sometimes you go into these estate sales and they're like, yes, that's an accordion per se. And it's just like the accordion that was in Elvis's movie. So I want $5 billion for it. Oh, let's see. Let's see what this one has. What? No, 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 no. That's not how that's supposed to work. It's supposed to work like this. Let's see what this one has. And old records are cool, but I got so many. This doesn't have very many pictures. Oh, do y'all see what that is? We better not go here. We better not go here. Hey, Zeus. I'm doing stuff. I'm showing people this is a site called estatesales.net. And you can find estate sales around your area. And, since we had a tornado and stuff, I'm sure they're running a little like we're not doing so many estate sales today. And I love it. I love it because we estate sell so much. And I'm not saying I'm special or anything. But when I walk into some of these estate sales, they will go, hey, Povol, I got something in the back for you. And they will have some cool instrument or something, and they'll sell it to me cheap because I buy a lot. But they'll probably be like, okay, Povol, but you got to take this dresser with you. I'll be like, no. No. Wonder, no, it's not that glowy glass. But see, here's the thing. We've seen how expensive that glowy glass, I think they called it Vaseline or uranium glass. You see how expensive that is. So sometimes you can come to these estate sales and just see that sitting out. I can't tell you how many times I've gone by it. Okay. 50% off. 50% off. 50% off. So everything at this estate sale is 50% off. Oh, look, they got lots of crosses. I can use that on Chad. Back, Chad. And I got this. Look, and I don't know if Mini Vibes is still here, but I got these 2 crystal hearts at a estate sale last week. Yeah. Look at those. Look at that. I got that one and this one. Okay. I'm fixing to have to start getting ready. So I'm going to pull this down, stop the screen. Okay. So I got this crystal heart and this crystal heart. I got them both for $5. 2 for $5. And you can see they're like, I think they're crystal quartz. And woo, I see the future. The future's happening. The future. Look into the crystal hearts. And I wish they were citrine. I love citrine. They're quartz. And Allie, you brought that up. And I'll tell you, back in the 70s, they used to put citrine in like gold and silver and stuff. Yeah. And I know the guy at the sale actually said he's the one who cut and polished these, and they were from the same stone. Oh, there's Sunshine. Sunshine, is that you? It might have been Sunshine. Could have been my daughter, though. Because surely Sunshine would have said hello. But yeah, those came from he told me that these came from the same stone. And you see how easy I get sidetracked. But citrine, I love citrine. It's not a very expensive stone, but it's orange. And in the 70s, it was all the rage because diamonds were expensive, and they put it into like gold and silver. And for some reason, I we Sunshine has jewelry that has diamonds in it, and I guess they say diamonds are a girl's best friend. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I like the. I'm different, so I like stuff that's different. And I will tell you, and because and that's I'm just an idiot. Uh, and I'm just telling the ladies, and because you probably don't want to deal with a pole vault anyways, but I notice women when they wear jewelry. I notice their jewelry when it's different. And diamonds do cost a lot of money. But if I see a diamond ring on a woman's hand or a diamond necklace or something, it is cool. It's great. It's cool. But if I see something with citrine a different or a different kind of stone, I will actually stop and say, "Wow, wow!" I will ask them a question. I'll be like, "Hey, what kind of stone is that?" And I think one of my favorite stones is opals. I like opals. Opals, they're all pretty. And I will ask. I will stop and ask. Uh, and and I will also say, why am I even talking about this? But another thing that I think is really cool is when women wear like different kinds of shoes, different kind different kind of footwear. You know, that's always, you know, and you can be just. I find like you can wear just regular clothes, but if you got some banging shoes on, and maybe I shouldn't say banging shoes, uh, but I'm just saying if you got some cool shoes on, you can rock an outfit with just some cool shoes. And I kind of do that sometimes. You know, like I'll just put on my regular clothes, then put on some big giant biker boots, and people will be like, and it's not just women, it's like dudes and everything. They're like, "Wow, dude, cool shoes." And you know, I think it's really cool to compliment people, especially if they're having a bad day. Every time I go into a convenience store, I always try to compliment anybody that's behind the counter. And you know what? They'll be like, "Oh God, oh please, oh Jesus, just please get your cigarettes and get out." And I'll be like, "Wow, that is a cool hairdo you got going on there. I dig that. You have a nice day." And you will see that person smile and have a better day for just a few words that came out of my mouth. So if you can change someone's day by just paying them a compliment, like this lady stopped me, which this happens to me sometimes, and I think it's because I look like some kind of psycho. But you know how many people stop me and tell me they like my goatee? They're like, "Wow, I like your goatee." You know what? I feel a little special when they do that. I'm like, "Oh, get, get out of here. You being so crazy." Like that. But it doesn't cost you anything to be nice to somebody. It doesn't cost you anything to be nice. And let me tell you this, when Pole Vault goes through a drive-through like Burger King, McDonald's, or something, my goodness, that voice coming over the speaker box. Have you ever thought about being on radio? Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, and Sunshine was even laughing about it the other day. I I complimented the lady at the counter at Whataburger, and And I got an extra piece of chicken and an extra piece of cheese on my barbecue Swiss cheese sandwich. Just saying. Just saying. Who's special? This guy. This guy. That's who's special. You know. No, wait, it was my boss. It wasn't Sunshine. I was with my boss. And I was like, yeah. Did you get an extra piece of cheese on your patty melt? Didn't think so. Yeah, I love opals. I love opals. And I also, have you ever heard of they say there's these stones that change colors like a natural mood ring, which I really think is cool. I like I said, I just love different stones. I mean, and I should love diamonds. Everybody should love diamonds, I guess, because they cost a lot, I guess. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and you don't see a lot of emeralds. And Sunshine's got one. Here's a big one. Yeah. What were we? Oh yeah. Oh sheesh. We call that her queen ring. And she won't let anybody see it. She won't let anybody appraise it. It's gold. And it has a green stone in it. I'd say the size of a dime. And she will not let my boss and she will not let me get it appraised. Because we think she's got an emerald ring. And I think she's afraid that we'll be like, oh my God, you got to sell this now. So, and I was like upset with her the day because the day she bought it, she paid $15 for it. And I was like, Sunshine, you just paid $15 for an old costume jewelry ring. And she's like, I like it. And she's just waving it around and waving it around. And me and my daughter, we were like sitting in the car with her. And she's like, I like it. It's so pretty. And we're like, but it's like, it's like a junk ring, which doesn't matter because it's, about what it looks like. And she liked it. But I was like, $15 at a estate sale, that's a little pricey on a piece of old costume jewelry. And then my daughter said, hey, it says ingot on it, and I'm like, it says ingot. Let me see the ring. And no, it didn't say ingot. It said 18 KT on it. And for, people that don't know out there, that means it was an 18 karat gold ring. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, Sunshine, let me hang on to this for a minute. And Sunshine was like, give me that ring. She knew cause as soon as I seen my daughter said ingot, you could see the look on my face go from like, hey, let me see that ring. Ingot. So she thought it was IGKT. And it was 18 KT. And the Sunshine seen those dollar signs in my eyes go ching ching, like on a Bugs Bunny cartoon. And she was like, give it to me now. That was the last time that ring ever graced my hands. My boss heard about it and he was like, y'all need to quit being silly and go get that appraised. And she was like, no. Yeah. But Shelly, if it's an emerald, nobody's going to know it. No one's ever going to know it. I see that ring maybe once a year. And when I see it, I'm like, oh my God, there it is. And no, that's put into the Sunshine collection. And I mean, an emerald that big, you're thinking that has to be like a family heirloom or something. And it looks so old when we got it. Of course, she's got it all polished up and looking new now, but I'm just like, Oh my God, no telling where that's been. Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We've gotten some good deals this year. I will say that. Maybe we'll get a good deal today. And I do have to go saw up the tree in the backyard. Of course, I should be doing that right now. But, I need sunshine to help me, which is, yeah. I tell you what, it's times like this I really miss my son. He's probably like, Dad, my son's in the military. So used to, we'd be like, oh, we need to go saw out the stuff. And I do have some brothers, but when I call my brothers about my fence and my tree, they were like, yeah, we're pulling fences and trees off of Dad's house. It's kind of like, hey, come over here and help us pull fences and trees off of Dad's house. I'm like, I will if you help me pull fences and trees off my house. They're like, hey, bye, pole vault. Like, oh, no, that's not the way that's supposed to work, man. It'll be fine. But yeah. And I've been really digging on Amber lately. Yeah, Pokey, she does win the estate sales a lot. I think I won last week because I got the guitars. But yeah. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I just feel like in estate sale circumstances or any kind or auction circumstances, I have never lost money on a guitar. I have never lost money on jewelry. If you know the weight of the silver, if you buy silver and gold underneath what the weight is, I shouldn't do this, but I'm just telling y'all. Gold and silver, I don't believe they're ever coming back down. I really don't. I bought Sunshine a gold ring a couple of months ago, and the lady I'm gonna tell this story real quick. I'm gonna tell it as fast as I can. So a lady comes into the estate sale. She trips. She goes, oops. Oh, I'm hurt. I think I'm gonna need medical attention. And the lady that runs the sale, I know her really good. She points to a sign. She said, it says, watch your step. We're not responsible for accidents. The lady immediately gets up and she's like, oh, okay, I'm fine. Hey, she runs over to the gold rings. She puts a gold ring on her finger. Oh my goodness, I can't get this off. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not paying for this ring and I can't get it off. So I don't know what you're going to do. And once again, I knew the lady that ran the sale. She said, well, we can either call the police or cut your finger off, or you can pay for it. And sure enough, at that point, the lady was like, oh, it came off. And so the lady turns and the lady that's running the estate sale turns and looks at me. And the lady was like, well, I'm still looking at the ring. And she's like, no, you're not. She said, because this guy right here just bought it. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you just bought it. And I'm like, I have to get Sunshine to come down and look at that. And, I wasn't planning on spending that much money today for sure. And she pulls out a little scale. She takes the ring. She sets the ring down on the scale. And she said, do you see what it weighs? And I said, yes. And she said, okay, now we're looking it up on the gold prices for today. So this ring, the gold weight alone is going for $360. I said, I'm following you. And she's like, and I'm selling it to you for $200. And I said, and yes, you sold the ring. Okay. You want to sell me $360 worth of gold ring with diamonds and beautiful stones in it You want to sell me that ring that costs $360 in gold for $200? This guy's buying it. Okay. Because she knew, just like I did, that if I was broke, I would spend $200 and go, no lie. I'm talking about 3 blocks over from my house. There's a Dallas Golden Exchange or something where you take your gold and they give you the price of your gold for that day to the penny. Okay. So at that time, and it might have been a few months ago. Some of y'all might remember it, but I at that time it was $360 that day. That the gold weight of that ring right now is at $520. So in just a few months, that's how much that ring has gone up. Now, it might be like 6 months, but that's how much that ring has gone up. So if you can buy gold and silver underneath the price of the gold and silver, so if you don't have a lot of money, you can get silver a little cheaper. And I'm gonna tell you, you can hold on to it like cash, and I just think that it's got a better return rate. I got this last week for $1. I hadn't even said much about it. And Sunshine actually saw it, and she was like, little glass beads hanging off of a sterling silver thing. Yeah, seen it, done it, whatever. And she really didn't think that much about it. Yeah, look real close, which she didn't see until after I'd gotten it. And I think I got it for $1. In between every glass thing, there's a silver fairy charm. And they're all down it. Silver fairy charms all down it. And I paid $1. $1 for this. And it has silver fairies all up and down the thing. And I have learned right now, charms are just through the roof. Charms are just through the roof. I got Sunshine. I try to buy the James Avery stuff all the time. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's kind of depressing. I got her some silver earrings the other day, but we didn't get to do this on the show. And like I said, if I can get silver charms, and that's a bucking bronco, and if I can get silver charms under $5, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Like this one. This charm bracelet, I paid under $20 for. It has the James Avery flute on the has the James Avery flute. I paid under $20 for this bracelet. It also has a sterling silver drum on it with mother of pearl head. I'm not sure. I haven't looked this up because I don't know what it is, but it looks like a lantern. And it's marked sterling too. Has Ireland on it, and it's sterling. But the James Avery flute, I paid under $20 for that bracelet. Okay. If you look up the James Avery flute right now, you will not find it anywhere for under $200. As a matter of fact, I think you will. It's the cheapest ones I've seen is $199. Y'all hear the thunder? The thunder and lightning is coming back in. I'm going to tell you right now, here in the Dallas, Fort Worth Metroplex, we have really just been getting hammered. We have been getting hammered. It never quits raining. It never quits raining. Well, I guess I got an excuse. I got this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But you know what, Allie? We were talking about stones. And apparently this is missing the I know the bracelet's sterling. I think it has some cheap turquoise in it, but it's missing a big stone right here. I am thinking the next time I see a cool stone outside, and I could get turquoise put in it, but if I could find a cool stone that I like the look of it, I may take it and take it out and put it on my grinders and sanders and stuff and polish it down and just replace this main stone with just any rando stone. I know you're thinking, well, geez, Pobalt, it's turquoise, but it's missing a turquoise here too, right here. But you know, I may just. But once again, I paid $5 for this, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably. I'm going to say it's over an ounce. It may not be 2 ounces. It may be 2 ounces. Let's call it 2 ounces because we like to do that. But I'm thinking it's running about $50 worth of silver. And we wanted to do this. Like I said, this is kind of a bummer. We were going to do this on our hangover show, and me and Sunshine is in negotiations about the hangover show. We're thinking about just doing like hangover specials. But anyways, you know, I think things are starting to settle down, and things can settle down. It'll be fine. I'm not even going to go in there. Harm up first. Oh, okay. So you're saying I'm telling y'all right now, holy smoke. It is blowing hard here again. It is not just raining. The wind sounds like a hurricane outside my house. God bless. Wowzer. Anyways, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Does anybody know what that is? Woo. Okay. Woo. And I don't even know if they still make these, but they should if they don't. They should if they don't. Look at what that is. It's a mood ring. Yeah. And so we're going to see what kind of mood pole vault's in. It's kind of, let's see. It's kind of changing the little colors now. But I don't know why. But my mood rings used to always be black and people would laugh. What? You're out running errands? You were supposed to tell me. Sunshine, you're in the rain. You were supposed to tell me before you go. I wanted to do stuff in junk. See everybody, see how she does me? Okay. No, Sunshine, we were supposed to go get stuff in junk. Okay. Is it turning a color? Dude, why? Wonder what that means. Wonder what it means. Like all the rest of the kids could put on the mood rings and they would change blue and green and yellow. Probably is not a good thing. You didn't want to bother me. Oh God. Michael song. Do do. Michael song. Michael songs. I think it's turning. Please turn a little green or something, mood ring. It's kind of turning like a gray color. Kind of like looks like an infinity gauntlet like ring. Oh! I heard some crazy stuff the other day. Did you know that there's a saint and they cut off their hand and bejeweled it, and it's where they got the prototype for the infinity gauntlet. So it looks just like the infinity gauntlet. You know, the more you know. Like, you know, why you need to know that. But anyways, it's still not changing colors. And sunshine. Oh, when it's black, it means don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. So people run up to me and be like, "Sir, give me all of your money. Give me all your money right now at the gas pump." And I'll be like, "Black mood ring." And they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, dude. Black mood ring. Black mood ring. Oh, it's got a black mood ring. I don't know. No, don't do it." And see. And I know y'all noticed that I've been putting a lot of the belly dancer ringy dingies in there. And I'm just so happy with these things, though. Look at that. Sunshine, I was supposed to go get a thing. What was that? Accordion. I was supposed to get an accordion. I need to look up some need to go look up some things on how to belly dance. I need to belly dance. Belly dance, belly dance, belly dance, belly dance, belly dance, belly dance, belly dance. I bet I'd be a good belly dancer. You know why? I got a belly made for belly dancing. I've got the belly dancer belly. There should be like an Olympic sport for me. Belly dance on belly, belly dance on belly, belly dance on belly, dance on belly, dance on belly. And and I got like a set of those dingy dingers. Dingy dingers. That is the technical name for these. Dingy dingers. Dingy ding. Dingy dingers. Dingy dingers. But I also got a smaller set of dingy dingers. Dingy dingers. See? Different set of dingy dingers. And I made a song and I paid $2 for all the dingy dingers and these knockers. I like knockers. Knockers. Sunshine's like, yeah, I'm coming home to get you right now. You know, there's only one thing better than knockers and dingers. Maracas. You know, one of my old pickup lines from a long time ago, I'd be like, hey, you ever heard of Led Zeppelin? They'd be like, yes. I'd be like, oh, okay. You know them pretty well? Yes. You ever heard of Van Halen? Yes. You know them pretty well? Yes. Okay. You know the Rolling Stones? Well, I think I've heard of them, maybe. Really? Really? Well, you might not know this, but I played lead maracas for the Rolling Stones. Yeah. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Yeah, yep. That guy on lead maracas. You didn't know that was me. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that dude on the bongos on Sympathy for the Devil, he was really getting it. Did you know the dude on the bongos on for the Rolling Stones? Ow! Ow! Yeah, I might have played lead bongos for Rolling Stones too. No, I think we all know that if you ever watch the Rolling Stones, their bongo player, he is pretty winded by the end of that song. So yeah. Sunshine, can you hear me? Sunshine, you're sitting in the driveway. She's sitting in the driveway. Hello? Hey, Sunshine.
Yes.
Are you sitting in the driveway?
Can you hear the rain?
Yeah, man, dude. That's that's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. I mean, we're huh?
Can you hear it now? No, I'm getting wet.
You're getting wet?
I was trying to let you hear the rain, so I rolled the window down, but then I started getting wet. So I had to roll it back up.
That's because you're talking to me. Yeah. Oh boy. So I guess since it's raining, oh no, that means we can't saw up the tree today. So maybe we should go estate selling and get an accordion.
Well, everything's gonna be closed by the time you come out to the car.
No, I've been waiting on you, and then you left. I got a mood ring on. It's kind of turning a little green. I could be okay. Hey,
I've been doing productive things like paying the house payment and stuff like that.
Okay, very well. Now, see, I told y'all she can be a little grumpy.
So
you can be a little grumpy sometimes. Okay. We're going to go get an accordion, and that's productive, isn't it? You're on stream, so be nice. Okay. Hey, everybody, I'm gonna go out and get in the car with Sunshine, and we're gonna go do stuff and junk. If something exciting comes on, I will come back and say, hey, we did exciting stuff. But Sunshine want me to go, and I'll be back and see y'all. I do appreciate y'all coming for all the crazy shit I do. I do doing crazy stuff, 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 doing crazy stuff. Yeah. Crazy stuff. I try not to go back and look at this kind of stuff because I'm like, man, dude, you're out of your mind. But I'm going to tell y'all, I do appreciate y'all coming by, and I want y'all to go do something. I want y'all to do something and be happy today. I want y'all to do something that makes you happy. And when you do something happy so I can feel good about my day, I want you to say, oh, Povalt told me to be happy. I'm going to be happy. And I want to tell all of you that you are beautiful people. You are beautiful people. You are beautiful people. Okay? Everybody and anybody that sees you, knows you, speaks to you, breathes your air is lucky. And with that, I will bid you adieu.